Hello, it's a stretch day today. Let me know if you can hear me or if you can't hear me. It's our last day on Facebook Live. It's time to get out and get some fresh air, get out of the basement. It's been fun, and hopefully, we don't find ourselves back here in a couple months, but we'll see how this goes. All right, I'm gonna wait for a couple people. We'll just stretch. Taking my strap and just stretching. Let's see here. All right. All right, so let's start opening up the chest, right? The chest gets tight and then our posture suffers. So tight chest, rounded shoulders, the lungs can't fully work, right? Because all of those ribs are pulling back. So you can use a strap, or if you don't have a strap, just interlace your hands and go side to side behind your head. Keep going, just stretching. Just side to side. So there are your hips, your sits bones, that's your stability. And then your spine sits beautifully down into your pelvis. And the sacrum is stable there. Just moving side to side. All right, come back to center and then just do 4 of these. 4 shoulder rolls, right? Up, back, down. So it's basically the scapular humeral joint and the clavicles. Reverse it, the shoulder girdle. So those scapula have to move. They get stuck. Yeah. All right, so tap your back and we'll just give that tricep a stretch. And then give it a little encouragement. Yeah, find that length through that whole right side. And then switch, tap the back, and then try to get that arm bone up towards the ceiling. Nice and easy. Good. All right, let's do the neck stretch. So we'll stretch the right side. So your head goes into your left elbow. You're not tugging, and then this hand can press down into the mat. And just 4 breaths. I think it's a 4-breath kind of day. We'll see how it goes. And when you're breathing here, right, you can breathe into your belly. You don't have to suck it up, right? So you want to do a full breath, lower belly, ribs, chest. And bring it back to center. And again, up and over to the other side, and then glue that wrist down. Full belly breathing. In and out. Happy face. Good, and bring it back to center. And then we're going to keep going this way and we'll do the neck roll or the head roll. So especially chin to chest, right? Feel those upper back muscles. And then here, keep your sternum lifted, right? Don't throw your head too far back. 3 more. Once you throw your head back, there's an automatic response to protect your neck, right? So just think of this like a gentle stretch for your throat. Yeah, so just open up your throat. What's there? Your thyroid gland. and then reverse it just for the other way. Really get the chin to the chest. And then feel how the whole back gets that beautiful stretch all the way through the thoracic back. 2 more. Add a little shoulder, a little upper. Right? That's fine, just to get the stretch, stretch, stretch. All right, let's go up and over. Keep going this way. Good. Breathe. One long line from fingertip to hip. I'm pressing my elbow down. What? It's a good day. And then my shoulders away from the ear. You can look down or up, and there's this spiraling action. 4 breaths. And then come all the way back. All right, let's bring both arms up and then up and over. Same thing. So spiraling action, like from the back through that little pinky finger. Press that elbow towards the mat. And come back to center. And we're just going to twist. So left arm, right knee. Prop up with that back hand. And let's do 4 breaths. Into the back. Sternum up, head up. And then I'm digging this. So you're going back on that back diagonal and press down and stretch. Yeah. Into this whole chunk here. Yep. And then we're coming around the center. So hand to the knee. Cross the other arm over. Come up. And then we've got those eagle arms you can clasp, if not, palm to palm. There's a twist. It's like a little tourniquet. And you can take it for a ride. You can go up and down. You can even go a little bit forward. So again, the muscles along the shoulder blades, getting some movement, up and down, up and down. And there's some cracks and some interesting things happening back there. All right, unwind. And again, go up and over. Other side, elbow down, stretch, stretch, stretch. All right, yeah, I think I need to go to the twist. Just twist. In and out. 4 breaths. Sternum up. Belly, there's some constriction. Good. Take the arm on the back diagonal and then stretch. This is what we're going for. Oh, yeah. Stretch into the chunks. Glue that right hip down. All right, and then take your time going through the side. Hand to knee, hand to knee. Come on up. Wind and bind, and then go up and down. Take it for a ride, forward to back. Maybe this is a little different than the other side. Who knows? We're all different. All right, open it up. Let's do one more here. Stretch, stretch, stretch. All right, good. We're going to stretch the forearms so they get tight, especially from doing a lot of stuff on the computer. So you're not putting weight into your hands. But, so I'm just forward and I'm sitting back towards my heels a little bit. The wrists, think of all the little bones in the wrists, and the fingers, and the hands. So many. Open up the front of the forearm. It's a really intense stretch. It's kind of like doing the splits. All right, and then come on out of it. Do some wrist circles. Reverse it. And then you're going to make some fists. So I'm not putting weight on my hands, but it's just the back of the hand, and you're going to ball it up like you're making a fist and stretch it out. Ball it up, stretch it out, and let's do that one more time. All right, and then you can do these little circles. Right, I'm not really putting weight on the hand, but just getting that ulna and the radius kind of rotating. All right, good. Shake it out side to side, and like you're tapping on something, just get that energy out. All right, good. Moving on, we're gonna do our chest opener on the floor. So feet are flat here, so you can glue your back down, bend your elbows in by your ribs, right? And really anchor there. Now let's concentrate on the elbows. So smear the elbows into the mat to open up your chest. Stretch it, stretch it, stretch it, and then bend. And again, so those upper back muscles are firing, and that's opening up the chest. Yep. And bend. Let's do one more. Stretch and bend. All right, now smear the wrists into the floor 3 times. Stretch it and bend. Again, stretch and bend. Last one. Open it up. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Have your right arm give the left arm a stretch back there. Little side stretch. And switch. Straighten your legs. That'll feel good. And again, stretch and stretch. Now, reach your arms in opposition. So keeping the ribs down. Stretch. Reach. Stretch. And reach. Do 2 more sets. All right. Good. Come on out here. Rock on up. Let's just roll like that. So just lift your hips up and come back. So it's real easy. Right, nice and easy. Do one more. All right. So we did the shoulder clock the other day, and there's another stretch to open up the chest. You just want to be careful. Always want to be careful when you're, stretching the shoulders, right? You don't want to injure yourself. So you're on your belly, and your arms go out. Notice they're not up here, maybe like a little bit below shoulder height. And I'm going to stretch out the front of this arm. So basically it stays, and you're going to twist, okay? So think of, and you might have to move your fingers a little bit. So you're here, right? And then this top leg can bend, the bottom leg can bend, and you're just stretching. This hand is, an assist. Breathe into the armpit. Now this might be the end of the line. It's early too, so don't push it. But you could always, so you could have your hips stacked up. You can bend this leg, and if you wanted to deepen it, it's not happening right now, but you can add this other leg. It's early for me. Trying to get up earlier, but it seems like 8 o'clock is the hour. So I'm just gently nudging and twisting, right? And then here's that extra stretch, but don't push it. And notice there's a twist, the lungs, the ribs. And then come back to center, even yourself out. And then this arm might have to walk out a little bit and stretch. You can stack this leg up and then maybe the other. So this side's working a little bit better for me, but just stay and breathe. You want to feel the muscles stretching, not the tendons. Right, and now that you've seen what both sides are like, let's do it again, right? So maybe that better side can teach the less advanced side something, right? So we'll just do it again and see where you're at. Breathe into your ribs. Already better. Good, and then slide on back to center. And again, those fingers might have to keep walking out and stretch. In and out. All right, and then come back to center, and then you're just going to do a little bit of an arch here. So hands underneath your shoulders. We'll press the sternum up, and just lengthen your belly out long, and come back down. And we'll do it again. Lift up, arching a little bit. We haven't done that. And come down. Last one. Reach up. Now, if you can try getting your hips up off the floor, and you have really strong thighs. All right. Sit back on the heels and stretch. Your knees can open, and then take your fingers forward, forehead to the mat, and stretch. The other thing you can do is you can be a tiger here. So you can take your claws, kind of lift up, and you're trying to drop your chest to the mat and open up the shoulders. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. He's on the prowl. All right, and then come back to center. We're stretching. We're doing our cat stretch. So now you're in a tabletop position. And then let's just take the left arm under and then slide it through. Now your head's down, your shoulders down, right? And you're stretching the muscles along the scapula. And then this arm can come forward or stay here. Just breathe and stretch. And come back to center. Hand down, and again, it's like you're threading the needle. Watch out, kitty cat, and stretch. Sometimes I just glue that wrist down to deepen the stretch. This arm can also come forward. All right, come back to center. So you're in tabletop position. Let's take this arm up and twist. Easier said than done, right? Same thing, thread the needle, twist and reach this arm up, and if you can, have it go behind you. Reach it up, come back to center, do a final twist, and switch. Twist it up, and guide it through. You're on your head, you're on your shoulder. You can keep your arm here or twist it up and reach it behind you. Hey, cutie. All right, and then come back to center. Good. All right, and then just check in, right? Just kind of move around a little bit. So you should feel more open, all right? More space in the body. Let's do some down dog. So you're in tabletop position. Tuck your toes under. Sit back towards your heels and straighten your legs. So externally rotate the upper arm bones, right? And then press your head towards your thighs or towards the mat. Walk the dog. So alternate, crack, crack, crack. Press the heels down into the mat. Press, press, press. And then come back to center. And then here you can keep the toes flat or tuck. And then just sit back here. Open up those toe bones. All those little bones in the feet. You're creating like this energetic tourniquet. Right? It's kind of constraining and constricting and binding that joint. But then, right, you let it go. Stretch up, another down dog. Let's twist. So swivel your hips from side to side. And then you get that good shoulder stretch. All right. And then sit on back again. Pick whichever one you want, toes flexed or straight. If you can, sit back on your heels. If not, you can be forward. We're just stretching. All right, so we're going to deepen the stretch. We're going to do a three-legged dog. Lift your heels or press them down. Take your right leg up to the ceiling. Keep pushing into your right arm and come down. And again, left leg up. Keep pushing into your left arm. I know, right? So as your right leg lifts, feel that left heel press into the ground. Left leg lifts and press into the ground and then rest. So we'll do the same thing, but we're going to do right leg, left leg. We're going to stack. We're going to twist and stack the hips up. So you're here. Tuck the toes under. Lift the right leg and bend it. Now open up your right hip. Keep pushing into that right wrist. Now breathe into the front of the hip. It's like you're wrapping yourself around a pole. All right, keep opening up that right hip, that right psoas muscle. All right, come back to center. Switch, left leg up, bend it, open up the left hip. Keep pressing into the left wrist. Keep breathing. And all right, come on back to center. Sit back on your heels and stretch. Relax your belly. All right. We're going to go onto the back. And if you need your strap, grab it. Just take both legs up like you're walking on the ceiling. Just back and forth, just feeling where you are with each leg today. Flex or point, whatever. All right, now if you can, maybe you need the strap, right? Reach up and grab your feet. It's like a forward fold. Inhale. Now exhale. Push your sternum up towards the ceiling and press your elbows down. Your shoulders down, sorry. Inhale, maybe you're here. So pull the shoulders down. Exhale. Inhale. Three-dimensionally exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. All right, let's give the right leg a stretch. Extend your left leg long. Fold it in. Now you're going to take it for a ride. So pull that femur bone in and open it up. Let it just rest there, right? And then pull it slightly across the center line and then feel the stretch right through your upper glutes, those muscles that keep the leg attached to the hips. That's all we're doing, real gentle, especially across the center line. Take it easy there. Just do 2 more. Get that nice stretch through the back, through the hip. Last one. We're going to take the leg out to the side. Just hold it there and bend it and stretch it. Bend it, stretch it 2 more times. Crack, crack, crack. 4 circles. Reverse it. Biggest circle you can make. All right, and then bring it back to center. Give it a final stretch and bring it on down. All right, so same thing, other leg. Just pull it in and stretch it up. Just do that 2 more times. Bend it in, stretch it up, and stretch it up. All right, bend it in and open it up to the side and pull it across the center line. So it's like half a circle. Knee to the shoulder, knee to the nose, knee to the shoulder, and then more towards the hip. 3 more times. So you're just moving it from one hand to the other, trying to let it relax, yeah? Relax, will ya? All right, open it up to the side and bend it and stretch it. I've just got a little table here, little shelf for my leg. And then let's see what that foot does. 4 big circles. And reverse it. Good, and then bring it back to center. All right, so let's do a twist here. So lift your hips up, scoot them over slightly to the left, and then stack knee on top of knee. Hold on to that top knee, and then twist and reach that left arm out. Breathe. Open up the left shoulder. Open up the back. And then come back to center easily. Switch to the other side. Right hips just off center. Or right to the right, both hips, not just the right hips. Now glue that right shoulder down and reach in 2 directions. So knee going to the left, fingertips to the right. Breathe in and out. And then bring it back to center. Do your windshield wipers, right? So feet go wide and go in and out. Internal rotation with the right knee, the left. Get that good stretch through the front of the hip. You can press it down. Press it down. and stretch. For the extra stretch, let's do the right leg first. Keep the right leg out slightly, flex the left foot over the knee and press it down. So get that big stretch through the front of the right hip. And then to come out of it, just release it. So now the left leg is wide, cross the right foot over to press the right femur bone into internal rotation. Stretch. Breathe. Good. And then come back to center, pressure back down, and just kind of shake it out. All right, rock on up, and we're going to go here. Dun, dun, dun. We've been working on the side splits, so do what works for you. You can always bend this leg in. We're going to stretch up and over. Stretch. Move back a little bit. And again, it's always nice to have something to hold on to. So if you can't grab your foot, right, you can grab your pants or you can use the strap. So energy going down into the floor, up and over, stretch. Yogis can hold on, maybe hold on and twist. And pour yourself back to center and switch sides. Same thing you did on that side, do on this side. Breathe. And come back to center gently, right? We're going to do forehead to knee. So drop your chin towards your chest. So instead of going out long over the leg, just for now, just exhale and keep getting your head closer to your knee. So again, glue the left hip down. Now lift back up and then maybe reach out. And again, you can bend the knee in, but see if you can square yourself off a little bit. Good, and come back up. Same thing, so twisting here, chin to chest, head to knee, 4 breaths. Every time you exhale, get a little closer, glue that hip down. Roll it back up, and then now you've got a flat back. If you can, right, you're going to reach this whole right side forward. Lie out over the leg. Maybe you need to prop up. Do what you need to do to feel the stretch, right? All right. Come on back to center. So we're going straight forward. So if you want to increase the stretch, right, just lift your hips up and move them forward. Now, knees to the ceiling, big toes to the ceiling. This might be it, right? This might be the stretch. If you can, you go forward. So I sometimes just try to move my hips side to side. So the inner thigh muscles, right? Just a little bit of side to side and forward. Don't stretch the insides of your knees, right? So you don't want that. It's a groin stretch. Hello. So make it a little bit deeper, right? Stretch out into it. Relax if you can. 4 more breaths. All right, walk it back to center. Bounce it out. Bring those legs forward. Yep. Okay, pull the right hip back. Push that foot into your inner thigh and you're squaring your hips off. If you need the strap, grab it. Three breaths with your chest lifted. Maybe you're here. Sternum up. And then exhale. Fold forward for 3 breaths. All right, and come back up. Yes, take both legs out. Yeah, and feel like, hey, energetically, we have to do the other leg. Pull it in, square it off, reach forward, sternum lifted, 3 breaths. In and out. And then fold forward, 3 breaths. Roll it back up, lift your chest. So just the breathing, right, calms us down. If you're ever having an anxiety attack, just start breathing like this, right? And then usually that helps. Just goes away. Clear your thoughts. Round forward and stretch. 3 breaths. All right, and come back up. So we're going to stretch out the front of the, let's bring the right leg forward. So the front of the left hip. So the shoulder is really pulling in towards the knee. So that's keeping that in alignment. So we are stretching in alignment. Open up the front of this hip. Yeah, so sitting close, knee over ankle, stretch. Now to deepen the stretch, what you're going to do is put some weight into this hand. Maybe you're on a block or something. And then just do a little side stretch. Oh yeah, we're opening up. All right, so stabilize on your hands, right? Straighten the front leg and flex the foot and stretch. Just stay here. You could turn it in and out. Now you can stay there. You could go in between these 2 stretches, front of the hip, hamstrings, or you can go for the splits, right? So I'm propped up. I'm definitely on my hands, and I'm just here. Maybe you're here. You have to start somewhere. If you're the flexible type, my ladies, stretch forward. Do what works for you. You got the forward fold. You've got the back bend. A couple mutants out there might be able to grab that back foot. Do what works for you. Breathe. And then you want to come out of it gently, 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 gently. Take your time, no hurry. And then we'll go to the other side. So again, I'm pulling this knee into alignment and opening up the front of this is my left hip, stretch. Just stay and breathe. So this angle, right, trying to stay close here, maybe you're up here, it's fine, but you're going to keep working towards that. All right, so add that side stretch, right? So reach up, you need this hand. So think of all the stretch through that whole side. Okay, come back to center. We've got the hamstrings. So it's not just one clump of hamstring. It's not just one string, right? Think of all the fibers, like lengthening, elongating. Turn it in and out, and you'll feel all of them. And then do what you want to do. If you want to do the splits, right, or go back to either or of those stretches. But when you put them together, yeah, you get the splits. We're stretching in alignment, so you're trying to keep this hip forward. Do what you did on the other side, if you can. I think I did a forward fold. And then just shift over to the side and come on out of it and just move your hips around. Good. All right, what else? Let's do a stretch for the quads. So it's a little deeper. If you can, pull that foot in close to the bottom, right? So you don't want a lot of torque on the knee out here. And you can go back on a diagonal. If you can go straight back, right? But it's to find the length now through the front of the quadriceps. There's 4 muscles there, not just one thigh, right? So you can move it around a little bit to get into that. If it hurts your knee, don't do it. If you wanted to go all the way down, you could. If not, you're just off here going, ah. Someday, right? Keep breathing. Someday you won't sweat it so bad. All right, switch legs. Bend it in and go back on the diagonal. You can start there. Gradually build up. You can play around with this angle as well, right? I'm going back here like I did on the other side. Maybe you're here. Hey guys, it's the last class in my basement. It's been fun. Thank you for showing up. You are my muses. It's weird just looking sort of vaguely at this screen and talking, especially because my vision is so bad, it's just a big blur. But hopefully we've all learned something. I've for sure learned a lot. Come on out of it and let's do soles of the feet together. Lift up and then press both knees open to the side. Now, you might not like me for this. Now, if you have a knee thing, be careful. You can stick to what you just did. You can cross and stack knee and foot, or you can do knee over knee, right? And these, it's kind of like you're taking the bull by the horns here. And just this might be it for you, right? This might be intense. Pick which one. You can always forward fold. And come back up, and then gracefully, recross, stack it up. You might have to move around. You're trying to get both sits bones down, and just pressing those feet down and up and over. One hip's a little bit different, maybe. Stretch. All right, come back to center. Let's do up dog, down dog, up dog, down dog. We'll walk back to both feet and we'll roll up. I'll talk you through it. So let's do down dog first. So again, we did this earlier. Stretch, stretch, stretch. This is going to get us standing. Now go to a plank. And then let's just drop the hips and lift the sternum through the arms. Chin to chest, press back. Lift the chest. Last one. Press back. Chin to chest, and then just walk back. Now here, you can keep your knees bent and rest your chest on your thighs. If you can, straighten the legs. If not, just bend. We're trying to traction out the spine. Shake your head no. Now roll up like you're taking off your shirt. One vertebra at a time. Good. All right. Stay where you're at. Don't follow me. Now, we're just going to put our hands behind our hips. Go wide. It's the old man back stretch. Push your hips forward to stretch out the front of the hips. It's kind of like, right, our Humphrey, I always think of Ernestine Stodell doing this, but not, right? So this is a nice brace, and then just push the hips forward. You can dancerify it if you want. All right. Last thing you're going to do, reach up, and then I just want you to see the feet. What are the feet doing? Reach up, and then cross your right foot behind and grab the right wrist and just stretch. Now reaching up to the ceiling because we're going to be standing and moving on with our day. And come back to center. Opposite wrist, cross it behind and stretch, stretch, stretch. Excellent. Now you're standing, you've got this wide collarbones, right? Your clavicles, think of them as being pinned straight. Externally rotate your arms, and then just internally rotate the lower arms. And feel that sternum bone lifted, right? So keep that lifted throughout your day to facilitate proper breathing for a healthy immune system. Yay! All right, that's it, everybody. It's been fun. Send me a line if you want to ever know anything about private Pilates or stretching classes. Just let me know. All right, I know I'm gonna miss you. I might come back. I I need something to do with my time. All right, thanks everybody.